Recording drums at home doesn't need to be complicated. Here I've got a simple kit with 2 small diaphragm Rode condenser overhead mics, and that's it for the whole kit. And of course the UAD Neve 88RS channel strip. Here it is bypassed. So let's take a look at what's going on. I have a bit of gain since I recorded this low without any compression. I'm not using any filtering since I've got to depend on these 2 overheads for the full range. And I'm using the compression very modestly. You can see the gain reduction meter here. I'm using the pull mode on the threshold to get an increased range. A little bit of makeup gain. Gentle ratio of about 2.5 to 1. And I'm using the auto release. There it is with the quicker release. It's much smoother sounding in auto mode with the Neve automatic triple time constant. Now the EQ here has got 4 bands. I'm boosting the highs all the way up at about 16K, and I'm boosting a lot, and this is a really smooth high-end EQ. I can go all the way up, and it's not too strident. We can use the high Q for a sharper Q. It's really prevalent when we're boosting at the max like that. And I can toggle between this and shelf mode. Now the next band, I also have a steep boost at about 9K. I can boost that also. Very smooth, and I got a broad Q here. For the low mid, I'm boosting at about 200. We need that since there's no kick mic. It'll sound thin without it. And here's a drum solo. We also have a high Q for a sharper bandwidth. And on the low end, I'm boosting as well, down low, to get some low end. Again, it's thin without it. And I'm using the fader throw to get some of the Neve saturation. I don't mind that it's clipping here a bit. I'm attenuating with the passive output here, as opposed to something like this. Prefer getting my gain from here. We can put the EQ before the dynamics. Here it is bypassed. And back in. This is Eli Kranzberg from Production Expert.